What's good, you guys? Rucker here, aka James. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be the prep video for our week 1 in the GSC. And we are here for our first match against Potion Seller, who was in A-League for the last season of the DTC, but due to a lot of stuff that really happened during the draft in his life, he was put down in the Brave League for this season. That is by no means to underestimate him. He was able to hold his own for a lot of the games last season. He is a phenomenal battler and probably one of the top prospects for the B League. With that said, I'm hoping that I can come in, do what I want to do, and hopefully pull out a win. I don't care if it's a big win, a small win. I'm just hoping for a win. Hoping to start this thing off right. So we're going to get right into my team, and his team, what we actually have, what I believe is going to come, and what I am bringing, and why I'm bringing said mons. Okay, so we're going to go rosters. There it goes. Okay. As you guys remember from the analysis video, if you didn't watch that, that'll probably be at the end or whatever. I drafted Tornadoes T, Mega Sableye, Ferrothorn, Rotom Mo, Licky Licky, Tentacruel, Cinderace, Azelf, Grimmsnarl, Gallade, and Lileep. Now, Potion Seller and his Pittsburgh Poltergeist drafted Torn T, Urshifu Single Strike, Sylveon, Jirachi, Decidueye, Hitmontop, Gyarados, Leavanny, Lantern, Scyther, and Goodra. Now, right off the rip, some of the biggest threats on his team are Urshifu Single Strike, Sylveon, Goodra. All stand on their own as super imposing mons, not just because that they're like super overpowered or they're really good. Urshifu is overpowered. And so isn't Spec Sylveon. Those are kind of crazy to deal with. Goodra kind of walls a lot of my team. Lantern as well kind of walls a lot of my team. Hitmontop can be offensive or especially defensive. So he's got double Intimidate. He's got Gyarados, which has Moxie, or I'm forgetting its other ability. Might also be Intimidate. I don't know. Leavanny that could set up webs. Scyther, which got a huge boost in Dual Wing Beat and a couple other things while having Technician. Decidueye can hit like a truck, and it also now has the new move, Poltergeist, which if you're holding an item, it's a base 100 ghost attack. So a physical ghost mon like that is just going to run wild with it. And then you have Jirachi. It's a goddamn Jirachi. So he's got the heals, he's got status, he's got hazards, he's got hazard removal, he's got stat reduction, he's got speed control with webs and Leavanny. This is a tricky team, a very tricky team to kind of prep for. So I'm going to do my best, and we're going to go into specifically what his team brings for hazard setters and for other things. Now, this stock, I did not make it. It actually came from another league, the WPF. I have it from seasons before. This is like a newer, updated version. This thing is phenomenal. It helps lay out a lot of what I need, just like right on hand. There's a couple things that I personally would love more, but this is a phenomenal tool to have. So, as you can see, it has the abilities on here. Unseen Fist, if you guys are unfamiliar with it, it goes through Detect, Protect, Wide Block, all that kind of stuff, Wide Guard. But it does not go through Substitute. So it bypasses direct pacification of moves, but does not bypass passive pacification of moves. On top of that, you have things like Serene Grace here, which is just ungodly to deal with depending on the typing. And yeah, so he's got a triple Intimidate core: Gyarados, Hitmontop, Landorus. And Gyarados can also be Moxie, which means if you kill something, he gets a attack power boost. So there's a bunch of problems with this team. A lot of secondary given immunities based on their ability, namely Lantern and Goodra. Goodra can be immune to grass types, and Lantern can be immune to water or electric types. I'm assuming from his team, what's going to be coming is Lando T, Urshifu Single Strike, Sylveon, for sure. And then I think Gudra and Lantern come as well. Now, the last one could either be Jirachi or it could be Gyarados. I don't see anything else coming because they just don't add up to what I have as an overall team. They don't bring enough. But for hazards, he's got Jirachi with rocks, Lando T with rocks, and sticky webs. I have Cinderace, which has court change, which means anything that's on my side of the field for hazards, I can flip to theirs. But if their side has things, it also puts that on mine. Ferrothorn has both spikes and stealth rocks. Azelf has stealth rocks, Leap has stealth rocks, and Tentacruel has toxic spikes. For removal, Rotom Mo has Defog, Tornadus T has Defog, and Tentacruel has Rapid Spin. On his side, he has Defog on Decidueye, Lando T, and Scyther, and then he's got a spinner in Hitmontop. For clerics, clerics are things that can either heal HP or heal status, or both. I only have Licky Licky that has Heal Bell and Wish, and then Gallade that has Wish, but Gallade's HP is not the greatest, so it'd be like passing a Wish off of a Flareon or a Glaceon, something like that. For his clerics, Leavanny, Lantern, and Sylveon all have Heal Bell. Jirachi and Sylveon both have a Wish, and then Jirachi has Healing Wish. The difference between Wish and Healing Wish is that Healing Wish sacks the Mon that you currently have to fully heal the Mon that comes. That's the target of the Mon. For Momentum. Now, Momentum is any move that swaps you out as your turn. So you can be fast or slow, so that you can take a hit with a different Mon, or take a hit and then come in with a Mon that counters the Mon that's already in. So Potion Seller has Baton Pass on Decidueye, Leavanny, Scyther, Sylveon. He's got U-Turn on Decidueye, Jirachi, Lando T, Scyther, and Urshifu. And then Lantern has Volt Switch. So he's got momentum out the ass. He can put momentum on just about anything. For myself, I have Baton Pass only on Azelf. Gallade has Memento, which lowers attack and special attack by 2 stages, I think, at the cost of the Mon's HP. So they die in order to do that. So it's not really useful unless you can bring in a Mon that really needs to set up and then sweep from there. Or if it's their last Mon and it's just ungodly to deal with, you Memento it, and then whatever comes in just kind of takes way, way less damage. U-Turn on Azelf, Cinderace, and Torn T, and then Volt Switch on Rotom Mo. So we're kind of even in setters, removers, and then in momentum we're kind of even. He's got an advantage in clerics, but are they usable clerics? Jirachi and Lantern and Sylveon sure are. I don't see Leavanny coming this game at all. I don't think it brings enough. I bring too much removal for webs to be an actual thing, and if it brings webs, he got me. That's all there is to it. So what I'm bringing for this matchup, I'm bringing Ferrothorn, Cinderace, Rotom Mo, Tentacruel, Tornadus, Therian, and Grimmsnarl. Now, you notice that they are all named after Dragon Ball Z characters. Ferrothorn is rocking Jar Ball, Leech Seed, knockoff, Stealth Rock. And it is a physically defensive with Rocky Helmet, so that anything that comes in and hits it takes a tremendous amount of damage back, as long as it's a physical contact move. Cinderace is Boots, because I don't like hazards. And I can't use Libero, so Blaze is its only ability, which means if it gets low, this Pyro Ball is doing a ton of damage. The Rotom Mo is rocking Leftovers, and it's also physically defensive because that Urshifu is a monster. The Tentacruel is also physically defensive with some speed investment, so I outspeed base speed Sylveon. So if it's got no investment in speed whatsoever, I outspeed it. And it was either Poison Jab or Cross Poison to bring on this. I'm bringing Toxic Spike, Cross Poison, Knockoff, and Scald. The Cross Poison is because it's got a higher chance to crit. I'm actually looking to Toxic with Toxic Spikes, not just get Poison off. Poison hinders them a lot, but Toxic hinders them way, way more. And then onto Torn T, also with Boots because I take too much damage from rocks. U-Turn, Hurricane, Knockoff, Heat Wave covers kind of the basics. This is a specially offensive Torn T, so I don't really want to be taking super huge hits from like Lantern, and I don't want to be taking super huge hits from Urshifu. Close combat, sure, but Wicked Blow, definitely not. And then Grimmsnarl. Now this Mon has changed probably 4 times. It was Azelf, then it was Mega Sableye, went back to Azelf, and now it is Grimmsnarl. The reason for Grimmsnarl over Azelf has great physical and special offensive pressure, but its moves are kind of split up in a weird way. So if I were to bring coverage, and I don't want to run it as a mixed attacker if I'm going to have to scarf it, and in Azelf's case, I do have to scarf it. It is fast, but it's got to outspeed anything that is scarfed that it's going to check. So I can only run it physical or special, not both. So when I did that and you break up its move pool, it doesn't have enough coverage on one side or the other to help me out enough. If I make it special, it gets walled by Lantern and Goodra. And if I make it physical, it gets walled by a bunch of other things that he could bring. It gets walled by Gyarados, Hitmontop, and Jirachi. So that's super, super concerning. So I ended up going with Grimmsnarl. This is a physical Grimmsnarl. As you can see, it's Assault Vest, so I can eat a hit coming in. Most likely a Fire Blast or something like that. Or if I make the pro play, it will be coming out on a Draco against the Goodra. And then I can fire off a Spirit Shackle for free, or if I think Sylveon's coming in, I can hit it with a Throat Chop and then goodbye Hyper Voice, and I can just sit in and Spirit Break or Ice Punch or whatever I need to do. If I think that Lando's coming in, Ice Punch 100%. After the 2 turns of Throat Chop, if Sylveon is still alive, I then go for Sucker Punch, hoping to, I know it's resisted, but hoping to edge out just enough damage to take it out. And that's my team. So I will see you again inside the battle. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because this is like 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to post this up separate or if I'm going to post them up together, but we'll find out in the future. Until then, stay safe. Peace out for now. What's good, you guys? Rucker here, aka James. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be our GSC Week 1 battle against Potion Seller. Now, as you can see on the screen, the challenge is set. It's going to go out. Hopefully, he brings a team similar to what we prepped for, so we don't get stomped in. But somebody does have to win, and somebody does have to lose. So here goes nothing. I'm going to send the challenge and hope we have a good, clean game, and that we come out the winner. Okay. Urshifu, Jirachi, Lantern, Landorus, Sylveon. Ooh, Leavanny. He is going to go for webs. About that, I don't know if I can allow that. I think this is the safe lead. Good luck. Have fun. I need to copy this and paste at okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Now I am super nervous because webs kind of screws over my entire team. And I don't have any kind of removal this week, which super sucks. Oh, this thing's going to be super fast too. It's probably going to be a suicide lead. So I'm going to lead Cinderace. Yep. It's definitely a suicide lead. It's definitely scarfed. And from here, I'm in trouble. I'm going to taunt. 311, 370. I think this thing is scarfed, and taunting isn't going to do anything. So I'm going to Pyro Ball. It looks like it's not scarfed. And that is a defensive Torn Lando T. Mutton Chops is definitely a problem. I guess now is the time to scout for Rocky Helmet or Well, if this thing is scarfed, he goes for EQ. I think I go right into Torn T, knock off. That's unfortunate. I'm going to knock off in return. Unless, of course, he's got Rock Slide, which is going to probably kill me. I don't know if he actually gets Rock Slide. I'm 1 point slower than him if he's max speed. I don't think he's max speed, just based off of knocked off leftovers. Okay, so I outspeed this. So I U-turn. Boy, oh boy. Mystical Fire. Ooh, that's dirty. That's super dirty. Toxic Spikes are super free. Jirachi. Now, my plan to deal with Jirachi is this thing also has Fire Punch. Might also have Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. I don't want to go into... If he's got Mystical Fire on Sylveon, I don't think he's going to have a Fire move on Jirachi. So I think I go into Ferrothorn. Could be a huge misplay. That's disgusting. I knock off. I think this thing's got leftovers. It's going to be Cosmic Power, Stored Power, which is gross. And the problem with having to hard switch there is he had the ability to set up like that. Probably going to go back into the Sylveon because its knockoff is resisted. And well, I don't think knockoff would do a too terrible amount to this. If it's physical, he might have a problem. Okay, knocked off. Oh, weakness policy. That's disgusting. I Leech Seed. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this thing. It's just going to stored power me to death. Ew. Yeah, I have no way to deal with this now. Boy. And it's got Wish, so it can just sit in and constantly heal. I don't know what to do about this thing. And now with its defenses and its attack so high, it's going to run shop over my whole team. Cosmic Power, Wish. If he doesn't have a move that's not Psychic type, he's going to have Iron Head. So it's probably Zen Headbutt, Iron Head. Gyro Ball isn't going to do anything. I think Knockoff does the most here. And with Leech Seed in, this thing is a fucking problem. It's resisted, does nothing. I did more damage. I'm going to put up Stealth Rocks. Stored power, that hurts. It did 60%. I'm going to knock off again. I'm going to knock off again, and then I don't see. He's kind of in a tough position too, because if he keeps using his wish, he's going to be done for. But he can cosmic power all the way to max, and then I'm like super in trouble. He's definitely got Iron Head as the last piece there, and I have Pyro Ball. Yeah, Taunt. Cinderace would have been the way to go, but I messed that up. I probably get swept by this thing now. Almost positive that I get swept by this thing now. Stored power. Yeah. Do I make the read now? Do I make the read now and go into this Grimmsnarl because I'm immune, and then I would have to swap back for whatever the Iron Head would be, and he would take a bunch of damage. I am like super worried about this thing now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make the play. Cosmic power. I'm actually gonna go back into Ferrothorn because he's not gonna cosmic power again. Yeah. U-turn. Thank you. Just so you guys know, he's never getting that up again. By him swapping out like that, he's done for. He's 100% done for. I U-turn immediately. I think that Jirachi is dead from here. If it comes in on Vegeta, it's dead. Defog. If I get lucky, I could burn this. Sylveon. Yep, I U-turn, which is probably expected. I go into Cooler, which is probably expected. Dude, Double Wish is disgusting. I think Urshifu comes in here. Nope, Lantern to absorb that Scald. Oh! Ooh, that burn is kind of unfortunate. I 100% go into U Volt Switch. In comes the Jirachi. I think in comes the Jirachi, or the Lando. The Lando prevents me from hard switching. No. Okay. I still Volt Switch. I should be... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm going to hard swap into this. And I'm going to knock off. Yep, that's going to hurt. Not enough. He's going to try it again. The way he keeps swapping this thing in makes me feel like Fireball, just knock off. Yeah, I think this thing is scarfed. It's going to go for knockoff again. Yep. Doesn't matter. What does he send in here? Lantern? Or a Sylveon? I'm gonna U-turn. I'm not gonna U-turn, just in case he's faster. I'm gonna Hurricane. Ooh, that confusion's unfortunate. Gonna go into Rotom here. It's gonna Heal Bell. I'm gonna Toxic. He's probably going to go into Jirachi. Has U-turn, so it kind of gets walled by this. I Volt Switch. That's fine. He's going into Lando. I played right into that. That thing's fast too. It's got some speed investment, enough to outspeed Rotom, so I know that. Yep, Lando. Skip to the end. Wow. This is super not fun if you guys couldn't tell. I'm slowly going to get whittled away. Stealth Rocks. I'm going to knock off the leftovers in this Lantern. Goodbye to those. I'm going to U-turn. I'm actually going to go into Super Boo. The Grimmsnarl. Thunder Wave. Ew. What comes in here? A Lando? The Jirachi? I don't think Sylveon comes in. I'm gonna throw Chop. Yeah. This thing has leftovers. Well, that's good information, because I now know that I outspeed it with Vegeta, and he's 100% screwed. The only thing is I have to catch him in. He's going for Wicked Blow. My move was Ferrothorn. This thing's leftovers. This thing has nothing. This thing has nothing. This thing has nothing. I don't live a Wicked Blow from this. Or a close combat. So I'm going to Sucker Punch. It's a fucking substitute? That's disgusting. This thing just wins. Why would you? That's okay. I don't know what +1 what you do. I should have just Spirit Broke in the first one. That bulk up is scary. That's terrifying. That is super terrifying. So it's what? Bulk up, close combat, Wicked Blow, U-turn? Oh no. Sub, bulk up, Wicked Blow, close combat. I think by the way he's waiting, he doesn't have U-turn. I think he's weighing in on whether or not this is a good chance to bring in something else. But I can't do anything else. I have to. Spirit Break, yeah. He's going to swap now, probably to Jirachi, but I still can't. There's nothing I can do. I have to continue to click Spirit Break. Yeah. Ooh, lower the special attack. Sweet. You're gonna U-turn on me. Wish. You're gone. Urshifu comes back in. No. Sylveon comes in. Leavanny. It's faster than me. He's gonna get webs up. Now the question is he's got to think on what he's gonna do. Waiting for opponent. Oh, there it goes. Ouch. Yeah, get throat chopped. Mystical Fire is going to hurt. Please don't get paralyzed. Now I Sucker Punch because I don't have a choice. And now the real switch in for this is gone. He's going to send in the Leavanny to die. And then go into the Urshifu after that. Or he's going to Wish right into the Urshifu. He's going to Wish. Or he's going to go into the Levani, and then he's going to... What? Please give me the poison. No poison. Alright, well. If he directly swaps into Urshifu, he got me. What did he just do? Knockoff. Okay. Yeah, this thing's whole moveset is known already. Leftovers is knocked off. Leftovers is knocked off. I think I U-turn here. Yep. What if I reveal them as just Toxic and Volt Switch? I'm immune to webs. So there's that. Yeah, I just knock off here. I Toxic Spikes. I think his only, like, super high win con here. Okay, that's cool. You're gonna Volt Switch. I'm not gonna die from a Volt Switch. I don't think. This thing's definitely Volt Absorb. He's gonna Heal Bell, right? No, he has nothing to heal off. Is he gonna throw a Fat Wish? Can this thing wish? Can Lantern wish? No, it's got Heal Bell. Okay. That's why I leave my docks open. Balls. What do I do? What do I do? He has Defog on this. This thing is super annoying. He's gonna Volt Switch into that. And I'm gonna knock it off. Ooh. I'm faster. That's good to know. Knock off Defog. He's gonna go for knockoff. Because going for Defog is just stupid. Ooh, he's got EQ. Whoa, the reads. Whoa, the reads. What comes in now? This thing's super hurt. I think he U-turns here. No, he just swaps out. He's going back into the Sylveon. Or he's going to go into the Levani. So I Hurricane. Ooh! Knock off again. Now I just knock off. I'm faster than him? Yeah, screw your leftovers. You got rid of your own webs! Why would you do that? You had the superior advantage. Why would you do that? No way. Yeah, I 100% U-turn on this. Nothing wants to come in on I'm just gonna toxic. He's gonna volt switch. I'm just gonna toxic. Levanny had eject button, so nothing on his team has items anymore. I did not realize that at all. Went for Scald. Does he let this go down? Or does he go for Heal Bell? Scald. Lets it go down. I'm burned. Doesn't matter. This thing comes in and hits knockoff. Oh, okay. You're faster than me 100%. You're definitely going to use a bug type move. No, actually. I don't think this thing gets anything crazy. Oops. Too late. Bug Buzz. Yeah. My special defense fell. I think I'm faster. So I Pyro Ball. 311. Oh yeah, I'm 100%. I don't know why I'm saying I think I'm faster. I now know I'm faster. The only thing that I'm worried about is this Urshifu. And now this thing gets fucked up real bad by everything else I have. And hard swapping into that really isn't an option. In comes the Sylveon. Tornado. Yeah. I just U-turn. Now I don't have to worry about webs. All I have to do is keep this thing alive, and it beats Urshifu. Where it's at for HP. As long as I catch it before the sub, I beat it. At 64%. Yeah. Even whatever priority it has, I don't think it does enough damage. Yeah, he's definitely really has to think about what he's going to do. He's going to have to make a real big read here in order to pull out this victory. Thing is, going into Urshifu now ensures he loses because its special defense is so low that he stays in, which means he's going for knockoff. Going for Earthquake. Really? I U-turn. Back into this now. Sylveon goes down here. Yeah. I kill this. He's going to send this back in to take the hit. But if he does that, he gets way too low. Yeah, I outspeed everything on his team now, for sure. Yeah, Pyro Ball just kind of wrecks shop from here. Pyro Ball and high jump kick. What is the accuracy on this? 90? Okay. Pyro Ball here. He's going to go into the Lando to get the Intimidate off. Potion Seller is really thinking hard on what to do here. If he's going to sack something off, if he's got to, figure out what the play is. If he's got to come in with Lando now, then swap to Urshifu, then come back in with Lando. Yeah, this. He's probably going to directly swap into Urshifu from here, but I do believe I get enough damage off specially, because bulk up doesn't help him specially. I get enough damage off specially with I think even heat wave. Yeah. I heat wave from here. Stealth rock. I U-turn. And I high jump kick. If I miss, I'm probably going to lose. But I have a whole Torn T in the back. Real quick, I want to say what's up to all the guys that joined. This is Spencer. Who else was in here from the GSC? Beastie Lad, Thax Chaos. I don't know who that Thax is, but thank you guys for coming to watch the battle. Rune was in here. He's Jack from the GSC. Well, that's a 4-0 week 1 win. He played a great game. I think not bringing Bandit or Shifu, and also running the super niche Cosmic Power, Stored Power Jirachi is what really hurt him the most. Also, Levani not being a suicide web lead kind of screwed him over. But other than that, he played really, really well. I think I just got lucky on a couple things, and I played smart. I kept it in my head. You know, I have a Torn T in the back that heals. The Lando only having knockoff and EQ also really hurt him. He played really defensive, which I think set him back. If he had played more offensive, he would have put a lot more pressure on me, obviously, but that kind of pressure my team in its current state can't take. The only one with recovery besides the Ferrothorn is the Regenerator on and the Black Sludge, but besides items, is the Regenerator on Torn T. So I want to say, you know, a big thank you for Potion Seller, who waited almost a week and a half to do this battle due to my life stuff and whatever else. I want to say thanks to Sam and Jif, who helped me prepare for this a ton and scrimmed with me a ton, because without that, I wouldn't have had the confidence to make the choices I did, or know what reads I should make and shouldn't make. So thank you to those two guys. I think Sam might be posting in the GSC YouTube. I'm not sure. The link for that will be in the description. And also the link for Jif's new page where he's got his team analysis will be in the description. I want to say stay safe. I want to say peace out for now, you guys.